Hey, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that as an adult right now, you still crave the same attention, the same love, the same care as you once did in your childhood. This is because you did not receive the care, love, the attention. You did not feel seen, heard, or understood the way you were, the way you wanted to be, the way you intended to be. Because when you were younger, you did not receive the love, the care that you should have. You may have also been somebody in your childhood as a child that did not get to enjoy life the way you should have. You never knew what innocent, playful childhood was. Maybe you were someone that always had to be very responsible from a very younger age because of the situations that the world and life threw at you. So you never know what it is to be peaceful, what it is to be calm, what it is to receive happily because you're always in the survival mode and you don't know how to be playful in life, you don't know how to be innocent, you don't know how to be joyful, you don't know how to receive just as your other friends or your siblings or anyone around you might. Because maybe all you have known all your life is hardship, 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 right? And now into adulthood, you have almost become like this machine that always wants to work, that always wants to earn well, because somehow subconsciously you have placed all your worth on what you can physically provide, how much money you make, what job you're in, things like this. Hey, a quick reminder, if you are interested in opting for the services I'm offering, you can do so. I'll update the information in the future videos to come. The best thing about availing these services is that it's pay what you can. It's based on pay what you can, meaning, you don't have to worry about your finances. You don't have to worry about how much you can pay. Neither will you be judged for how much you can pay for the services. My first intention for you is to avail the services. Maybe you just want to talk to someone. Maybe you feel misunderstood. All the issues we address on this channel. If you feel that your heart is heavy or burdened, just drop me an email that I'll be uploading all the details about in the future videos to come. And mention your name, mention the place you're from, and whatever it is that you want to consult. Make sure you finish writing up your entire situation, your scenario, whatever, or your story within 5 sentences, and a blessed one will receive a confirmation email from me and will move on with the services. Now, I want you to remember once again that you will not be judged for what you can pay. This is a pay what you can service, but it comes with a very limited time offer. It's for a very limited time offer. I will mention all the details in the future videos about when the services will start, and I'm really very excited, very honored and privileged to know you, your story, whatever you're going through. Remember, you're not judged for what you have been through. You're not judged for your story. You're not judged for how you feel. You're not judged for where you come from or what your financial situation is or what you're paying. I love you and I want better for you. That's all that matters. And come to me only if you trust me. That's it. That's the only thing. Now back to the video. Some of you might have been, you know, the mothers, the fathers, the wives and the husbands. You know what I mean is not literally, but maybe you had to fulfill the love that someone gave your parents. If your parents were like single parents or something happened, so you never knew how to receive, right? You've seen kids around you who are really innocent. They're extremely playful, they're joyous, they're troublemakers also to an extent. And they know how to receive, they know where to laugh their hearts out. They're extremely joyous, they're extremely playful. But fast forward to you, you don't know how to be those things because you don't know, you're always in this survival mode, always wanting to achieve something in life, always wanting to prove something, always feeling like you did not deserve love. Because what no one realized is your side of the story is that while your parents were struggling, of course they did. You know, sometimes parents have this outlook like, I'm trying to do everything I can for a better future for my child, but the child is also suffering, and that's something many people don't realize. Many people don't realize this thing, and that's sad. Honestly, it's very sad, and I'm really sorry if you have been anywhere near this situation. I'm so sorry about this because as a child, you have lost your innocence. You know what I mean? In a different ways that, you know, when you're innocent, you're happy, you're joyous, you're receiving love, you're receiving care, you're receiving all the nurturing, right? You're being nurtured so well, you've been taken care of. But you were somebody that, yes, you were loved, you were cared for, but you know, sometimes you don't get everything that you want. You know, you wanted to just be like other kids, chirpy, happy, jumpy, right? When your mom or dad returned home, you just wanted to throw your hands up and, you know, just wanted to be loved and love them, right? But probably your parents came back home tired, feeling dead, feeling hopeless, filled with their own mental issues, psychological issues, things that they were dealing with, financial issues, heartaches, betrayal. They went through things, right? And it was never your fault. See, you were not the one that got them into this situation, right? Things happened to them even in their lives. They were trying to deal with that, and it was very heavy for them. But you were also the child, and you were very new to the world, right? And all you wanted was happiness, joy, love. So because you were a very innocent child, you saw your parents suffer, right? And somehow automatically you felt like you have to be the provider of that beautiful emotion, that incomplete love that they're experiencing. You wanted to fill that place for them. So indirectly what happened was you started to become the provider of love, of nurturing, all of these things that you were supposed to receive. You started to give these things to your parents, and that's how you grew up throughout. That's the story of your life, literally. Literally. And but now as an adult, you do have a lot of regrets, because now coming into this, vast world, this society, experiencing the kind of emotions you're experiencing, you are now understanding that you lack a lot of things. You feel sad, you feel like I did not receive this kind of life, or this kind of joy, this kind of acceptance. And maybe you're still going through that. And if you are someone that's still going through these things, still being the mother and the father, because honestly, I know it's not easy. Easy is not even the word. I think it's very troubling sometimes that, you are going through your own life, you have your emotions, you have your ups and downs, your heartbreaks, your heartaches, your sadness, your struggles, but still somehow you cry when no one is watching. You always cry when no one is watching because you're too scared to let them down with your tears. You're scared that they might not understand, and you're also scared because your parents are very fragile emotionally. You're scared that seeing you like this might really upset them, and you're indirectly always sacrificing for your loved ones. And no one tells you this, but I want to tell you this: if you're still doing all these things, if you're on a healing journey, but it's very heavy for you, you're very brave. Brave is not the word. I don't want to use the word brave because, it's not brave of you to do this, but to constantly filter all that pain through your heart, all that heartache, and still keep on going with life every single time, every single moment. It's very difficult, and you're doing all this because you have made a choice to do this. I don't think anyone can find another lovely being like you on this planet. You're very loved, trust me. We always think of love like a person providing it for us, like giving us love, accepting us. But when I'm telling this to you, I feel like you're so loved for who you are. Even, you know, maybe, trust me when I say this, maybe there's a flower on your balcony, I don't know. That flower loves you for who you are, for your heart, for your genuinity. The wind loves you, the earth loves you, the soil loves you, the ground beneath your feet loves you, the heavens love you, your angels love you, your guides love you, your gods love you, your ancestors love you. And if you close your heart, place the hand on your heart, just listen. Your heart loves you so much because you're this person. You're so beautiful. You're so loving. I love you too. As I'm closing my eyes, talking this, I mean, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words right now. I feel so emotional at the same time. I think you've never heard anyone saying how much you're loved. I don't know. You must really forgive me for not finding the right words right now. You're extremely loved. Like, you don't even have to be loved. You are love. You are love. That's what I want to say. You are love. And I don't think a person just saying I love you will ever, I don't know, how do I say this? It can never make you understand the, oh my god, I'm so at loss for words. I'm really sorry because there's so much that I'm feeling. I can't find the right words. You're so loved. You are love. It's so difficult to explain and express in just a word, I love you, because I love you is very limited as a word. I mean, it's very expressive, but it's still limited. And even this word cannot describe what a loving person you are. If it makes sense to you, you must really forgive me for not finding words. And this is what I mean. It's very difficult to describe what you are in your heart. The extent, yes, this is the word, the extent of love you hold in your heart. It's very difficult to measure it, to express it, to talk about it, to explain it, to say it. It's very difficult. It's that vast. You hold so much love in your heart. And I'm pretty sure you don't even realize this right now. Like, you know it. You know you're a good person. You know you're doing things. But you don't know the power you hold. And why can't you just accept this fact that you hold so much love in your heart? See, you are a person who holds so much goodness in yourself, in your heart, that when you are somewhere, you can naturally exude all that love externally to everything around you, right? So what makes you think that what is externally, what's outside does not love you? You know, trust me, this example, I don't know why. I see a window, I see some like white curtains, I see a balcony, there's some flowers. How do you know that that flower does not love you? It's adoring you right now. Because trust me, energy speaks better than everything else, right? And you are very loving. I love you, and I feel almost in my heart, that I don't even know how to. If you saw my face, you'd know right now, but I don't even know how to explain this. It's such a beautiful love you hold in your heart. I'm just so grateful. Thank you. Thank you for existing on this planet. Thank you that I have a chance somehow to deliver this message to you specifically, the one that is hearing this message. I'm very grateful. Thank you, and thank you. And I love you. I really wanted to skip this today, but I really love you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being here now. And thank you for doing what you do. And I'll see you in my next one.